Hey guys, latest news with Crypto Marie, local and international. Pentagon waited 3 days to inform White House that the defense secretary was hospitalized in ICU. Washington, amid tensions in the Middle East, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin was hospitalized, including spending 4 days in the intensive care unit, according to two senior administration officials. The Pentagon did not inform senior officials in the White House National Security Council of Austin's hospitalization until Thursday, 3 days after he arrived at Walter Reed Medical Center, a U.S. official confirms. Politico first reported the delay. Austin was admitted to the hospital Monday night for complications following a recent elective medical procedure, Pentagon Press Secretary Major General Pat Ryder said in a statement Friday evening. Austin released a statement Saturday taking responsibility for not disclosing his condition sooner. I am very glad to be on the mend and look forward to returning to the Pentagon soon. I also understand the media concerns about transparency, and I recognize I could have done a better job ensuring the public was appropriately informed. I commit to doing better, Austin said, but this is important to say. This was my medical procedure, and I take full responsibility for my decisions about disclosure. President Joe Biden spoke with Austin on Saturday evening, according to a senior administration official who indicated it was the first phone call between the president and Austin since his hospitalization. This is important. This is one of a member of the government that is very important to the government and the country. So you cannot keep that a secret. If something going on, something happening to him, people need to know what's going on. The president need to be alerted. Something need to, you know what, this is crazy. I don't think it was a good thing to hide that. To let the White House know 3 days later, anything could have happened to this man. Come on. When you work for the government, you work for us, we need to know what's going on. It's not about HIPAA violation. It's not about us want to be nosy. We need to know who's in charge of this great, beautiful country, period. It was a warm conversation, the senior administration official said. The president wished him the best in his recovery and said he looks forward to seeing the secretary back at the Pentagon soon. Austin was not able to perform his duties since New Year's Day, a senior defense official said Friday. It was unclear when he would be released. The source said details about what ailed him were unavailable. Ryder told NBC News that Austin resumed his full duties on Friday evening. He remained hospitalized Saturday. Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks, who was on leave, has picked up his duties, the senior defense official said. Hicks was on pre-scheduled leave when Austin was hospitalized this week, according to a defense official. She has been on vacation in Puerto Rico, the official said. She has maintained full communication with the DoD staff throughout, the official said. She has monitored DoD's day-to-day operations and conducted some routine business. The third in line among Pentagon civilian leadership, the Office of the Undersecretary of Defense for Policy is occupied temporarily as an acting position because nominee Derek Chollet has not been confirmed by the U.S. Senate. The source said Sasha Baker has been acting in the role since last summer. At all times, the Deputy Secretary of Defense was prepared to act for and exercise the powers of the Secretary if required, Ryder said in the statement. Pentagon officials refused to describe Austin's condition or say what exactly prevented him from carrying out his duties this week. The Pentagon also would not release details about the procedure or when it took place, and it won't say whether Austin was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. Asked why the Pentagon kept Austin's hospitalization secret, Ryder told NBC News, "This has been an evolving situation in which we had to consider a number of factors. Those include Austin's personal privacy," he said. While Austin's has been hospitalized, the U.S. conducted a rare and controversial strike against a senior Iranian-backed militia member in Baghdad base, with Americans have been attacked at least 6 times, and the Biden administration has been considering option to strike Houthi militants in response to their continued attacks against ships in the Red Sea. Again, guys, I'm not gonna finish the whole story, or should I? Let me see how long. 6 minutes. I don't think it was right for us not to know that the secretary was hospitalized for 3 days. This is something, you work for us. We need to know how everybody's doing there, and it was not a good thing. It's not about HIPAA violation. It's not about keeping your personal business to yourself. When you work for the public need to know how is your health, how you doing, is the country in good hand, and what's going on. And unfortunately, he kept it a secret for 3 days. Even the White House did not know about it, and that don't look good at all. Subscribe and let me know how you feel. Thank you. Bye.